Vonni Koromanti.
Vonni Koromanti. Yes.
Koromanti.
Koromanti.
It's Akan derivative out of Ghana from the Kromanti.
Ah.
I'm a Jamaican maroon.
You know, my name is Dadibo, and you know, it's a long time since I've had somebody from Africa. You bring people from Europe and all over the Caribbean, but you've not brought anybody from Africa. So I'm very happy. Adibo is a very happy man today.
Well, Adibo, guess what? I identify as Afro-Caribbean.
Afro-Caribbean, all right.
Oh.
So Vonni, tell me, you're a lady of many parts and many talents. But today we're talking about your creative side, right?
Yes, Sir Vic.
Yes, all right. I like that name. That sounds good. That has a good ring
right.
to it, you know.
It
man,
does.
Sir Vic.
I have knighted you.
Not me and that round boy. I will stick to the Caribbean. I'm happy with the nickname they've given me here, which is the Godfather. That's good enough for me. All right. So tell me, Vonni, tell me about your art and so on, and this upcoming big event that we've got coming up.
All right. So what we have is an art exhibition, a running art exhibition called CyarriBeyon.
CyarriBeyon. Yeah.
So it's about Caribbean creative culture. And how we affect and influence world culture. So at my headquarters, which is Porter's Place, just opposite Colony Club in St. James.
You mean the Porter's Great House right there? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
to the
you
front.
come down, right. I will be launching CyarriBeyon with the first open exhibition. And it features a Barbadian artist by the name of Ashanti Trotman. Everybody needs to know that name. And it also features Jamaican ceramist Robert Campbell. Now, the whole idea of CyarriBeyon is to actually kindle Caribbean creative kinship. So this installment is called Clay Pan Mahogany, because Ashanti's work are works in mahogany, a wood, by the way, that I love. My father is a joiner. And he uses exclusively mahogany or Jamaican blue maho or the lignum vitae. So Ashanti's work would be sculptures or derivatives of the wood mahogany, whereas Robert deals in clay. So we've got clay, pan, mahogany.
Mahogany, yeah. I love mahogany too, and I love clay too as well. I've got a lot of mahogany pieces. I have a piece my mom brought from a few pieces, not just one, but one in particular, a sideboard that my mom brought when she came from Guyana in 1944 or thereabouts. I had it restored. It's beautifully restored, and nobody ain't touching that in my house.
Well, you know what? I'm a big collector and user of Caribbean furniture. I like furniture that has been fashioned here with our lumber. So for that reason, I'm pushing all our creative practitioners and entrepreneurs because, and I don't want to go off into preaching, but what I recognize,
not yet Sunday.
I would like to dispel the myth of the struggling creative practitioner. I would also like to provide the sort of management, structural and legal support that the creative industries.
You're also an attorney at law.
Yes, I am.
All right. So listen, hold that thought. We're going to play a little music and then come back and run up to the World in 90 at 9 o'clock. And then you'll tell us all about when the exhibition takes place and that sort of stuff and so on. Good?
Yes. Thank
all
you
right.
so much.
Thank you, Vonni. We're here with Vonni. And we're going to take some music from the land of wood and water right now.
Jamaica, of course. Bob Marley, a positive vibration, positive event.
Positive energy here too as well. Rastaman vibration, 6 to 9. Nice. Let me just say hello to this other special driver there. So welcome, my brother Boo. You know, it's been a long time since you came and spent some time with your brother. So we're going to have some fun over the next few days. And then, of course, we're going to hear you performing along with Arturo and his team too as well. Massive night. It's a Gatsby night at the Frank Cullimer Hall. Okay, in the next minute or so, we're going to be chatting with Vonni. And then we'll hang on to her for about 2 or 3 minutes after 9 o'clock, and then we have another special guest coming in. It's a busy morning. So, Vonni, let's talk about this show. Could we just look at that piece of art again, and maybe let's our Facebook fans they'll be able to see it too as well once we.
Wow.
That is pretty amazing. Now, tell me about that piece that you're holding.
So this piece is done by Jamaican ceramist Robert Campbell. The face is actually clay. And Robert usually worked in sculptures, but I encouraged him to look at different media. So this is mixed media, and it's clay on canvas. And I'd love you to take note of the musical motif.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so there's the piano.
I missed that. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
so
Wow.
looking at the work, there's so much to take in, but it doesn't overwhelm you. There's a lot of muted but significant, subtle details.
Yeah.
And having something that's mixed media, something that is a painting, but a sculpture all in one,
As
the
well.
3D effect, it should grab the eye and cater for a wider audience.
Oh, that piece would look really nice in my house.
It's nice though.
I mean, I have pieces that I can't even put up at the moment because there's no space in this big house to put it up. But a piece like that, somebody would have to
Make space.
make space for that one. That's beautiful. So that's part of the kind of stuff that we can expect when we come to your exhibition.
Definitely.
It's on the 29th of this month.
Yes, it opens on the 29th at 6:30 p.m. at Porter's Place, which is just 30 seconds drive from the opening where Royal Westmoreland is, and opposite Colony Club, just
You're
so
right.
people can find it.
All right. So if you came along here past our studios here at Lime Grove, just when you get to the junction, on the left you're going to have Colony Club, and on the right you're going to have Porter's, where you're going to be.
That is it.
All right.
So-
now, I've seen some pieces of art around the corner there. Is that related to you in some way?
No, those
Okay.
are not related,
Okay.
but we're all part of the same industry, so I support.
Absolutely. All right. All right, we're coming back on the other side to wrap it up. One of the tracks he's going to be playing. I know he's going to be playing perfect because I overheard him yesterday in the studio in St. Lucia rehearsing it. And let me tell you, that is going to be awesome. Saturday night, Frank Cunningham Hall. All right, let's put a wrap on things with Vonni because we have another interview upcoming this morning. We've got a lovely young lady from up at the amazing Harrison's Cave. I'm going to tell you all about that in a little while. But Vonni, this exhibition takes place on Thursday of next week at Porter's Place. Yeah.
Yes, it
And
does.
but of course, you want people not just to come and look at the stuff and say, "Oh, nice, nice." You know, you
I
want to.
want them to buy the art.
Yeah,
I don't want anybody to come and just look and tell me, wow, this art is amazing.
Support it.
Support it.
You see
Buy
how-
the art.
See how the Jamaicans sell things, man?
The whole idea of this exhibition is for you to dig into your pockets, come out with your
Sell it,
checkbook,
buddy, sell
or
it.
come out with a hard cash and buy the art. The money stays in Barbados, it stays in the Caribbean. And I'll tell you one thing, on opening, which is the 29th, Thursday at 6:30, you get 10% discount on whatever is purchased. And you see this piece here? Let me show it to Mr. Hackett again. This piece, when you get your receipt from Vonni Koromanti, yours truly the curator, you get a number. Now that number will be raffled at the end of the opening.
Oh no.
And the person who would have purchased his or her beautiful piece also goes home with this piece.
Oh man, I thought that one was for sale.
But hold on,
Oh, hold
this
on.
piece is for $1,200 Barbadian dollars.
Oh, that is worth every penny.
That's
of it.
good though.
But I'm giving it to whomever purchases something. I want to get this in, Vic. The art will be priced from $250 Barbadian dollars to $6,000 Barbadian dollars. Not prohibitive prices. I want the art to be sold.
All right. You nearly made me gulp there a little bit, but that is worth every penny of $1,200. Take it from me, folks. It's a pity it's not on sale right now because I think I would call my friendly banker and ask them if I could go over the overdraft limit a little bit. But anyhow, I love that. I love that mixed art. Mixed media approach. Yeah. All right. Well, Vonni Koromanti. Yeah.
Yes, Godfather.
Yeah, man. She's what I call an assertive Jamaican woman, right?
Yes,
man.
I'm happy you said assertive, you know. 'Cause
Yeah,
next
yeah, yeah.
thing, you say I'm aggressive and I come
No,
in here
no,
to
no,
fight you.
no.
But I come in love.
You come in love, man. Yeah. All right. So let me tell you just before you go, one of my favorite stories from Jamaica. This is actually a true story. So we were in Jamaica in 1981, and It was a conference done by UNESCO at the, not the Pegasus, it was then New Kingston back then, on women and decision making in media in the Caribbean. So the ladies had invited a number of media managers, I think essentially to roast us, right? You know, but anyhow, I had most of my managers were female, so I was the darling of the crowd because I was ahead of my time, I suspect. So, the ladies and I, some of the ladies and I were going down to the straw market. So I told them, let's go down to the straw market. You'll see a lot of authentic Jamaican stuff and so on. So we jumped in one of those blue Austin, Cambridge beat up taxis, you know what I mean? And we're going down. And my guy was, you know, he was very attentive. He was like a roving tourism expert. And he told me, you know, up there you have that, and Mr. Michael, him live over yonder, Mr. Hetty, him live up there, and so on, sir. Yes, sir. So on the way back, you know, I said to him, so listen, can you take me through, we want to go through Trenchtown and see where Brother Bob, you know, lived and grew up and so on. And he got very animated and he said to me, he said, boss, now Jamaican taxi driver, take you up there, sir. Up there, dangerous, sir. You know. So I said to him, tell me something, Chief. Why is it that all Jamaicans take H's off of words with H's, and then you put H's onto words without H's? And he slowed the car down and he looked at me, he said, boss, all Jamaicans that do that, I know. It's only the ignorant ones.
I'm happy to hear that story, babe. I'm very happy.
You're happy? All right, we're going to have some eggs and bacon shortly.
I want to leave one final word.
Yes,
in.
please.
My number, the number for Vonni Koromanti is 263-4174.
263-4174.
Call and let me know you're coming. I'll have your wine ready, your grapes, your cheese at the reception, and the art is waiting for you.
Well, I want jerk pork, man. Come with wine and cheese.
All right. I will get a jerk pan and sort you out.
All right. Jamaica 246 is good enough for me. All right. All right, Vonni Koromanti, thank you very much for being here. The exhibition is next week, Thursday, at 6:30 p.m. at Porter's Place in St. James, right on the